from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ball and a strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Center fielder number 27.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. Into the box, Ted Williams. First offering on its way.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Williams is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Ted Williams goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2 balls and a strike. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Ken Griffey Jr.
A ball and no strikes. So 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ramirez.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now in the box, Jorge Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. It's inside the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Third baseman.
Good lead off to second there. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike now. Now a look and a throw back to second. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Throw won't get him. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back. Here's Albert now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ripken ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Albert Pujols.
0-1 the count. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yogi Berra.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A ball and 2 strikes to Yogi Berra.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that.
Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Escobar has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now to the plate, Stan Musial. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Stan Musial.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Striding in, Mike Schmidt.
Mike
lifts it into the air to shallow center. Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down. At the plate, Duke Snider.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Snider.
Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Feller gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A little bouncer. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Feller. We are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's one gone in the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone into the monster seats. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Usual. He's over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Jorge Escobar. Feller sets his sights and delivers. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Hit weakly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Stepping in, Stan Musial as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, Stan Musial.
Short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bounce towards the second baseman. To his left, Ramirez. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. High in the air into shallow left center. Ramirez has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols. And they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Albert.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that...
Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stan Musial. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Mike Schmidt will be next. And that's low, ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Mike Schmidt, he flew out in his last at bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the lane.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mike Schmidt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. to 1-2 now. Musial, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 fastball's in for a strike. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he can put the ball in the gap somewhere.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Captain, Yogi Berra.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Snyder's under it. 1 down. Now at the plate. Cal Ripken. Pitch on the way. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a...
Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Jose Ramirez will be next. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. And 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-1.
Count is 1-2.
Throw goes over to third, and this one's in the dirt. And they got him. Boy, he was running like a turtle there. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of the...
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave. Him down to first. Goose Gossage trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Gossage sets. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ripken is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Ready for another shot now. Stan Musial. It was a walk in his last trip. Blue chopper up the line. And he is out on the tag. Settling in now, Mike Schmidt. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
At the plate, Duke Snyder 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Stan Musial, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Lays off 2-2 now. High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Musial is retired, and there's one away. So one away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Albert now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walked.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Now to the plate, the pitch.
Leading off for the pitch.
Billy Williams is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A ball and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ken Griffey Jr. becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just missed. side. Mike Piazza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ball 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout pitcher here. So digging in now, Cal Ripken. He went down on strikes last time up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another one sent foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Cal Ripken is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. In there for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Escobar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jorge Escobar.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. Will swing it from the left side right here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. No balls and a strike to count. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And Chipper's got it 2 gone now. Into the box now. And there's the 4th Wiseman, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Standing in, Mike Schmidt, who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Jonathan Broxton takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping in, Stan Musial. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schmidt onto the grass. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Duke Snyder. Josh Hader comes on to work on the mound. Hoping to send this one into extra innings. Frank Thomas. On the ground to the left side. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. Standing in, Jonathan Broxton. Victor Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a swing from Martinez as he sends this one on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Ken Griffey Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. Dylan Betances takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runners back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch inside, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And I'd be surprised if Albert sees anything here as it goes to 3-0 now. Spinning a throw back to second, and he's back easily. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch, and a double steal try here. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. So a big moment in the ball game here. Cal Ripken, although there are a couple of bases open. Billy Wagner will take the ball now as the new pitcher. The 1-0. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Duke Snyder will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Wagner is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it, regardless. And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Chopped weakly to the right. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Two away. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blake Trinan takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Liner toward right center. Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. So striding in, Jorge Escobar. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". He's got a sinker, a slider, a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and a two-seam fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Williams is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there.